The 7 perks listed in this video are what I would consider to be some of the best underrated perks for every build or playstyle in Fallout 4, and you should consider using them all for any build, especially the last one. Hi, I'm Mo and I'm trapped in Fallout. Number 1. Strong Back. The Strong Back perk will benefit any build or playstyle in Fallout 4. In particular, it will help you to carry more stuff including weapons, armor and more importantly, ammo and aid items when playing in survival mode. The Strong Back perk is unlocked when you have your strength level at 6 and the perk itself has a total of 5 ranks. At rank 1, this will increase your carry weight by 25. At rank 2, it will increase it by a total of 50. At rank 3, you will be able to use your action points to run when you are over encumbered. At rank 4, so this differs based on what mode you're playing on. If you're playing on any other mode than survival, then you will be able to fast travel when you are over encumbered. But when you are playing on survival mode, at rank 4, you will not cripple your legs. And lastly, at rank 5, you will be able to use 50% less action points when you are over encumbered. However, you will need to have access to the Far Harbor DLC to access this last rank. No matter what your playstyle or build, you can always carry more, whether that is more weapons, ammo, or even hoard and collect items to bring back to your home base or checkpoints to help you out. In either case, you can never go wrong by being able to carry more stuff whilst adventuring the Commonwealth. When playing on normal mode, this will allow you to fast travel to any location and free up any storage space in your inventory anytime you become over encumbered. On survival mode, since fast travel is locked away, you will at least not suffer from crippled legs, which again goes a long way to survive and manage your inventory. And since in survival mode, you actually start off with a penalty to your carry weight, again, this is a solid choice to go with for any build or playstyle. Number 2. Aqua Boy, Aqua Girl. The Aqua Boy and Aqua Girl perk will allow you to travel the Commonwealth in water without taking any radiation damage, drowning, and being pretty much undetectable to enemies. You will gain access to the Aqua Boy or Aqua Girl perk when you have at least level 5 in Endurance, and the perk itself has 2 ranks. At rank 1, whilst in water, you will take 0 radiation damage and you can breathe underwater forever. At rank 2, you will become totally undetectable to enemies whilst submerged underwater. This perk does not get the attention that it deserves. When you stop and think about the design of the Commonwealth map, a good portion of the Commonwealth is made up of water. When you consider that the first rank will allow you to swim without any radiation damage and being effectively able to hold your breath forever, this gives you access to your own personal highway in the middle of the Commonwealth map, allowing you to travel pretty much without 0 issues. If you then take the second rank, you can now remain completely hidden while swimming. This actually becomes pretty useful since when you are in danger, you can simply run away from your enemies and try to find the closest body of water and just submerge yourself. This is essentially helpful for any build as this gives you access to an almost enemy-free road and blind spot for all enemies. Number 3. Lone Wanderer. The Lone Wanderer perk will increase the amount you can carry, allow you to take less damage, and allow you to do more damage to your enemies and also have more action points, making this one of the best perks in the game for any build. However, this perk has a catch. You only get these benefits when you are not traveling with a companion. That said, you still get the benefits if you travel with Dogmeat of this perk. The Lone Wanderer perk is unlocked when you have at least a charisma level of 3, and the perk itself has a total of 4 ranks. At rank 1, you will take 15% less damage and your carry weight will be increased by 50. At rank 2, you will now take 30% less damage and your carry weight would be increased by a total of 100. At rank 4, you will now do 25% more damage, and at rank 5 you will now have an increased action points of 25. This is one of the few perks that has a rather large set of benefits with a very small drawback. With the exception of Dogmeat, at the cost of not traveling with a companion, you will be able to carry more, take less damage, and do more damage yourself. When playing in any mode, in any playstyle, these benefits go a very long way in terms of keeping you alive, taking out your enemies, and I suppose taking the loot of your enemies and all of their stuff. It is likely that you will be traveling with a companion, but chances are that once you complete their companion quest and you get their perk, you are likely not to travel with that companion anymore. So taking this perk just promotes the idea of not traveling with any companions and being able to generally do better in the game. And even better is the fact that these benefits continue to work when you have a dogmeat with you, who, unlike other companions, isn't as intrusive and usually does not interrupt you with things like random dialogue. Again, as mentioned, there are just too many benefits in this perk to not consider taking this as part of any of your playstyle or build in Fallout 4. Number 4. Locksmith and Hacker. I am going to bundle both of these into the same spot, as the Hacker and Locksmith perks will allow you to unlock doors and hack terminals, allowing you essentially access to parts of the Commonwealth that would otherwise be locked away to you. You will get access to the Hacker perk as long as you have an intelligence level of at least 4, and the perk itself has 4 ranks. At rank 1, this will allow you to hack advanced terminals. At rank 2, you will be able to hack expert terminals. At 3 is master terminals, and at rank 4, you will never get locked out of a terminal when you fail to hack it. Similarly, you will get access to the Locksmith perk when you have a perception level of at least 4, and the Locksmith perk itself also has 4 ranks. At rank 1, you will be able to pick advanced locks. At rank 2 is expert locks. At rank 3 is master locks, and at rank 4 you will never break your lockpicking bobby pin, which effectively means that once you get rank 4 in Locksmith, you will never run out of any bobby pins. These two perks go hand in hand and are essentially required to be able to access most locked away areas of the game. There will be some parts of the literal game world that will be hidden away behind locked doors or terminals, and one possible way to get access is by having ranks in both locksmith and hacking. Again, there are little reasons to not have ranks in both perks. You will effectively miss out in lots of areas in the game by not having any ranks between both of these perks. Now, one may say that you can either have Nick or Kate to help unlock things, since Nick is great at hacking terminals and Kate is really good at unlocking things. But it's probably better that you are able to do this on your own, making any one of your builds or playstyles self-sufficient. Number 5. Sneak. The sneak perk will allow you to stay hidden from the gaze of your enemies, and with higher ranks in the perk, you will start to avoid traps and engage in distance stealth. To gain access to the sneak perk, you will need at least an agility level of 3, and the perk itself has 5 levels. At first level, or rather at rank 1, you will become 20% harder to detect while sneaking. At rank 2, you will become 30% more harder to detect, and you will stop triggering floor-based traps such as trip wires. At rank 3, you will become 40% difficult to detect, and you will no longer trigger any enemy mines. At rank 4, you will become 50% harder to detect, and running will now affect, or rather it will stop affecting your stealth status. And at rank 5, when you go into stealth, any enemies that are at a distance will basically lose sight of you because you will start to engage this stealth field. Sometimes a good offense is using the best defense, and in this case it might be the case of just hiding behind a table, a chair or something similar and allowing the enemy to lose sight of you. At that point you can simply run away or perform sneak attacks, potentially turning a dangerous situation into a productive looting one. Having ranks in sneak will essentially allow you to outsmart most enemies, and if that's not the case, then you can also use this as a means of running away. Whilst playing on normal mode, being able to hide from enemies is useful, but playing on survival mode, this perk becomes essential. On survival mode usually involves running away from most fights, especially in early parts of a survival playthrough, simply because you will usually not have the ability to take out most enemies due to a lack of perks and kit. Being able to sneak effectively will naturally help you to sneak past enemies on any build or playthrough, and in turn will help you to increase the damage you do with sneak attack damage modifiers. Number 6. Scrounger. The Scrounger perk is the perfect perk to find a lot of ammo essentially for free inside containers, safes, boxes, etc. It's a great way to stay topped up on your ammo reserves without having to constantly buy ammo from vendors. The Scrounger ammo is unlocked when you have your luck level of at least 2, and the perk itself has a total of 4 ranks. At rank 1, when you get the rank, this will increase the chances of you finding additional ammo by 40%. At rank 2, this is increased to 70%. At rank 3, this is increased to 100%. And at rank 4, when you fire the last ammo in your clip, there's a chance that you will actually get more ammo in that round. The Scrounger perk is your one-stop shop to converting ammo into caps, which then can be used to purchase ammo you actually need from vendors, as well as other things such as weapons or armor. When playing in any mode for any build, you will need a surplus of caps to use with vendors. If you can manage to get your hands on ammo that you don't need, then you can easily trade these ammos for other things from vendors, making this perk a great choice for any build. When playing on non-survival mode, you can carry an unlimited amount of ammo, so this is effectively just tons of free caps. When playing on survival mode, however, where ammo is limited because it becomes a weighted item, you will not be able to carry as much of it anymore. So you might as well haul as much ammo as you can and then sell them, because you can then convert the ammo into caps that you need, and in turn, given that caps don't weigh anything, when you do happen to bump into a vendor, you can use those caps to purchase the ammo that you actually need, as well as, again, as mentioned, other things. And this is why this perk becomes especially useful for any build or playstyle. And number 7, Idiot Savant. The Idiot Savant perk will randomly grant you an increased amount of XP for essentially playing the game normally. This includes actions like discovering a location, passing a speech check, taking out an enemy, or hacking a terminal. Essentially any action in the game that leads to XP. However, there is a catch. This random XP increase will only work the lower your intelligence level. In other words, the lower your intelligence level, the more likely this effect will activate. To gain access to this perk, you will need to have a luck of at least level 5, and the perk itself only has 3 ranks. At rank 1, you will receive 3 times the normal XP, again for any random action. At rank 2, this is increased to 5 times the normal XP, and at rank 3, this is sort of changed, where instead of receiving random XP, or rather 5 times the amount of XP for random actions, you will instead sort of open this window, where in this window, for anything you kill, you will get 3 times the XP. Now, mathematically speaking, you're actually better off making sure that Idiot Savant actually stays on rank 2 and don't go with the rank 3 option. In the end, you actually end up getting more XP across all these random actions, as opposed to having this window of just getting 3 times the XP for anything you kill. As long as you have a low intelligence level, this perk will activate very often. But even if you have a high intelligence level, this will still activate, but just not as often. The great thing about this perk is the fact that at both rank 1 and 2, you will randomly get XP for practically doing anything in the game. And given the fact that there are no level cap in Fallout 4, this is a great perk to help build up level faster. When playing in survival mode, this perk will help you even a ton more, especially since survival mode actually grants you more XP to balance out the game difficulty. This is one of the best perks that any build or playstyle can benefit from, simply because of the free XP gains for essentially, again, just playing the game normally. The other additional advice I would give, as I've already said, is make sure you only really take rank 2 of this perk and don't get rank 3, because you actually in the end do end up getting less XP as a result. In this video, I went through what I think are the 7 most underrated best perks that can be used for any build or playstyle. If you instead want to learn about every perk in Fallout 4, then click on the video you see on the screen now, where I will rank every perk, that is all 70 perks in Fallout 4. Click on the video you see on the screen now to find out more.